My beloved child. There is a quiet moment unfolding around your life that you cannot yet see, but it has already begun to change the direction of your story. Before you listen any further, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Every word you hear today connects to the title of this message in a meaningful way, and as this journey unfolds, you may begin to understand why certain events, conversations, and unexpected emotions have been appearing around you. Someone who once looked at you from a distance has started seeing you differently. This is not because of loud words or dramatic actions. It is because truth has a gentle way of revealing itself over time. The person you have been thinking about is not the only one whose heart has been moving. There is another voice in the background, someone with experience, wisdom, and concern for the future. That voice has been observing more than you realize. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Imagine a conversation taking place behind closed doors. No arguments, no chaos, only thoughtful silence followed by careful questions. In that conversation, your name carries a different meaning than before. Old assumptions begin to fade. New possibilities quietly enter the room. Every sentence spoken creates another step toward a decision that could influence what happens next. There was a time when uncertainty surrounded your connection. Misunderstandings, distance, and unanswered questions made everything feel unclear. Yet time has a remarkable way of uncovering what emotions often hide. Someone has started noticing the kindness you carry, the patience you have shown, and the strength you have continued to display even when no one seemed to recognize it. This is why today's message matters. Your soulmate's mother may have reached an important point of reflection. Instead of focusing on old opinions, she may now be looking at the future with different eyes. She may be asking herself what truly brings lasting happiness, what kind of person brings peace into a family, and who continues to stand with integrity even when life becomes difficult. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The remarkable part is that this change did not happen overnight. Small moments built toward it. A simple conversation. A thoughtful memory. A surprising realization. Perhaps someone shared something positive about you. Perhaps your actions spoke louder than any explanation ever could. Perhaps silence itself revealed more than words ever managed to express. While you have been wondering whether anyone understands your heart, someone has quietly been collecting pieces of your story without you even realizing it. Every kind gesture, every respectful decision, every moment when you chose hope instead of bitterness has become part of a picture that is now impossible to ignore. There is a reason this message found you today. Not because everything has already happened, but because something meaningful is still unfolding. Doors often begin opening long before anyone notices the handle moving. Decisions are often formed in silence before they are spoken aloud. The most important turning points usually arrive without loud announcements. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. If you have felt delayed, do not mistake delay for absence. If you have felt overlooked, do not mistake silence for rejection. Sometimes the people who once questioned your place are the very people who later recognize your value most clearly. Picture another quiet evening. Your soulmate's family gathers together. Ordinary conversations slowly become more personal. Future plans are mentioned. Expectations are discussed. Then your name enters the conversation once again, not with uncertainty, but with curiosity. One thoughtful question leads to another. One answer opens another door. Gradually, hesitation begins giving way to understanding. This is the moment where everything starts feeling different. Not because of dramatic promises, but because hearts are becoming willing to listen. You may not see these moments happening, yet that does not mean they are not real within this story. Sometimes the greatest changes begin when people choose to understand instead of assume. Sometimes one important decision starts with a single quiet realization that someone deserves another look. As this message continues, remember this carefully. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter is not built on fear. It is built on hope, patience, unexpected conversations, and the possibility that someone who once stood at a distance may now be preparing to welcome a completely different future. And what happens after that may become one of the most unforgettable moments in this entire journey. A quiet shift is already taking place, and the most remarkable part is that almost no one can see it yet. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The story is becoming deeper now, because an important decision is rarely made in a single moment. It grows little by little until one conversation changes everything. Your soulmate's mother has been reflecting on things that once seemed settled. She has been remembering conversations, noticing patterns, and quietly comparing the past with the present. Sometimes wisdom arrives after silence, and silence often reveals truths that loud opinions never could. The picture she once held in her mind is beginning to change, and with every passing day, your place in that picture becomes clearer. There may have been a time when questions surrounded your name. Questions are natural whenever people care about the future. But now those questions are slowly being replaced with understanding. She is beginning to recognize qualities that cannot be purchased, borrowed, or pretended. Kindness, patience, loyalty, respect. These qualities leave lasting impressions, and they often become the foundation of life's most meaningful decisions. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Imagine your soulmate speaking about you with a smile that is impossible to hide. Imagine small details being remembered, your thoughtful words, your calm attitude, the way you brought encouragement instead of confusion. Those simple memories begin connecting together like pieces of a beautiful puzzle. Suddenly, everything starts making more sense than it ever did before. At first, the conversation feels ordinary. It begins with simple questions about the future. Then another family member adds an observation. Someone else remembers a positive moment. Another person quietly agrees. Without anyone planning it, the discussion slowly circles back to you again. This time, however, the atmosphere is different. No one is rushing. No one is interrupting. Everyone is listening. That quiet attention becomes more powerful than any dramatic speech. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The most surprising moments often begin with simple words. What if we misunderstood? That single thought can change an entire conversation. What if there is more to this story? Another question opens another door. What if this person has been showing us exactly who they are all along? Now the room becomes silent. Because sometimes the greatest realization is discovering that the answer has been present from the beginning. Your soulmate's mother may now be looking beyond first impressions. She may be thinking about the future instead of temporary emotions. She may be asking herself who brings peace, who brings encouragement, and who has continued walking forward with quiet strength. That is when an important decision begins taking shape. Not through pressure. Not through excitement. But through wisdom. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Meanwhile, your soulmate senses that something feels different. Conversations have become warmer. Small smiles appear more often. Certain topics that once seemed difficult now return naturally. Even ordinary family moments seem to carry unexpected hope. Nothing appears dramatic from the outside. Yet everything feels different underneath. That is how meaningful change usually begins. Quietly. Patiently. Powerfully. Every unexpected conversation becomes another step forward. Every thoughtful memory becomes another reason to look at you with fresh understanding. Every positive impression quietly strengthens the foundation of what may soon become an important turning point. As these moments continue unfolding, remember this carefully. Sometimes life changes before announcements are ever made. Sometimes hearts change before words are spoken. Sometimes the most meaningful decisions are completed long before anyone outside the room discovers them. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. If this message has been speaking to your heart so far, take a moment to share this video with someone who enjoys uplifting stories like this. Your support helps these messages reach more people, and every share becomes part of a much bigger journey. Now listen even more carefully. The next conversation may become the one that changes everything. A question will be answered. A hidden concern will disappear. A new understanding will take its place. When that moment arrives, your soulmate's mother may realize that the future she hopes for looks very different from what she once imagined. And that realization is only the beginning, because what happens next has the potential to surprise everyone involved. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. An unexpected realization is now beginning to connect every piece of this story, and this may be the moment everything starts to make sense. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What seemed like separate events are now becoming part of one remarkable journey, and the most meaningful chapter has only just begun. There are moments in life when people quietly rethink everything they once believed. They begin looking back at conversations they almost forgot, memories they overlooked, and feelings they never fully understood. This is where your story begins to take a powerful turn. Your soulmate's mother may now be seeing your place in a completely different light, not because someone persuaded her, but because time has allowed truth to reveal itself naturally. Think about how many small moments can build one unforgettable decision. A kind word remembered months later. A respectful action that never asked for recognition. A patient heart that remained steady when circumstances were uncertain. None of these moments seemed extraordinary on their own, yet together they create a picture that is impossible to ignore. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Imagine another quiet family evening. Nothing appears unusual at first. Everyday conversations continue, laughter fills the room, and future plans are discussed. Then, almost unexpectedly, someone mentions your name once again. This time, however, nobody changes the subject. Instead, everyone pauses. That silence speaks louder than words because every person in the room is now thinking about the same possibility. One family member recalls something thoughtful they heard about you. Another remembers the respect you showed. Someone else notices how consistently your character has remained the same. Little by little, every positive detail begins fitting together like pieces of a beautiful masterpiece. This is when an important realization begins to grow. Sometimes the person who brings the greatest peace is not the loudest person in the room. Sometimes the strongest heart is the quietest one. Sometimes true value becomes visible only after enough time has passed. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Meanwhile, your soulmate may begin sensing that conversations have become more hopeful. Questions that once carried uncertainty now carry curiosity. Expressions become softer. Smiles become more genuine. The atmosphere feels lighter without anyone fully explaining why. There is a reason for this. A meaningful decision often transforms the environment long before it is ever spoken aloud. Perhaps your soulmate notices small hints that others overlook. A longer conversation than usual. A thoughtful glance. A smile that quietly says, "Maybe we should see things differently." These tiny moments seem ordinary, yet together they reveal that something important is already changing beneath the surface. Your patience has not gone unnoticed. Your kindness has not been forgotten. Your sincerity has not disappeared into silence. Every moment has quietly been adding to the story. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Now imagine your soulmate's mother sitting quietly after everyone else has gone about their evening. She reflects on everything she has heard. She remembers every encouraging word, every positive impression, and every moment that challenged her previous assumptions. She realizes that wisdom is not about holding on to old opinions forever. Wisdom is about recognizing truth when it finally becomes clear. That realization fills her heart with a new sense of peace. Instead of asking, "What if this cannot work?" she begins asking, "What if this is exactly the kind of future we have been hoping for?" Those questions change everything. Because the questions people ask determine the decisions they eventually make. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The beautiful part of this journey is that nothing is being forced. Every step happens naturally. Every conversation feels genuine. Every realization grows through understanding rather than pressure. This is why the decision carries so much meaning. It is built on observation, reflection, and the quiet recognition of lasting character. The story is now approaching a turning point. The pieces are almost completely together. The conversations are becoming clearer. The hearts involved are becoming more open. And soon, a moment may arrive when what has only been quietly considered finally begins to move toward action. Hold on to this feeling. Because the next chapter may reveal why every delay, every unanswered question, and every quiet season had a purpose all along. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The story has now reached the point where quiet thoughts are preparing to become meaningful actions. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Every conversation that seemed ordinary, every small memory that appeared unimportant, and every peaceful moment of reflection has been leading toward this chapter. There comes a time when people stop asking, "What happened before?" and begin asking, "What kind of future can be built from here?" That is the question your soulmate's mother may now be considering. Instead of looking at temporary misunderstandings, she may be focusing on qualities that remain constant. Kindness, patience, respect, honesty, and a heart that continues to move forward with grace. Picture another family gathering. The atmosphere feels lighter than before. No one is rushing through the conversation. Everyone seems willing to listen. A thoughtful question is asked about the future, and for a brief moment the room becomes completely still. It is in that silence that something unexpected happens. Rather than hesitation, there is calm. Rather than uncertainty, there is thoughtful reflection. One encouraging observation leads to another, and gradually a hopeful picture begins to form. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate notices the difference as well. Expressions have changed. Smiles come more naturally. Conversations no longer feel guarded. Even simple words now carry warmth that was missing before. It is almost as though everyone has quietly agreed to look at the situation through fresh eyes. Then comes the realization that no one expected. The greatest strength has never been dramatic words. It has always been consistent character. The kindness you showed when nobody was watching. The patience you displayed when answers were delayed. The respect you offered without expecting anything in return. These are the qualities that remain in people's hearts long after ordinary conversations are forgotten. This is why today's message carries such meaning. Sometimes the decision that changes everything is made long before anyone announces it. Sometimes acceptance begins in silence. Sometimes hope grows where doubt once existed. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Imagine your soulmate's mother quietly reflecting on everything she has learned. She begins connecting moments that once seemed unrelated. A positive story she heard. A thoughtful gesture she witnessed. A sincere impression that stayed with her longer than expected. Suddenly those moments no longer appear separate. Together they reveal a person whose character speaks louder than words. That realization brings peace. Peace creates confidence. Confidence shapes decisions. And meaningful decisions often become the beginning of beautiful new chapters. As these thoughts continue growing, your soulmate may begin noticing unexpected encouragement from family members. Small conversations become longer. Questions become more hopeful. Future possibilities are discussed with genuine interest. Nothing feels forced. Everything unfolds naturally, one thoughtful moment after another. This is why patience has such incredible value. The seasons that seem quiet are often preparing the greatest surprises. The waiting seasons are often building the strongest foundations. The unanswered moments are often arranging answers you could never have imagined. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. If this journey has encouraged you so far, consider sharing this video with someone who enjoys hopeful and inspiring stories like this. And if you would like to continue following this unfolding journey, subscribing helps you stay connected to every new chapter we share together. Now listen very carefully. The next step is no longer about wondering whether hearts can change. It is about discovering what happens after they do. When understanding replaces misunderstanding. When peace replaces uncertainty. When hope becomes stronger than hesitation. A single conversation can open the door to an entirely different future. The decision that once seemed distant may now be closer than anyone realizes. The story is moving forward. The atmosphere is changing. The hearts involved are becoming more united. And what happens in the next chapter may become the moment everyone remembers, the quiet turning point when everything finally began falling into place. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The moment that has been quietly approaching is now closer than ever before. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Every chapter of this journey has been preparing you for what comes next, because some of life's greatest turning points arrive with quiet confidence instead of loud announcements. Imagine a peaceful morning when everything seems completely ordinary. Conversations begin as they always do. The day feels familiar. Nothing appears unusual. Yet beneath the surface, hearts are carrying new thoughts that were not there before. Your soulmate's mother has continued reflecting on everything she has learned. Instead of looking at isolated moments, she now sees the complete picture. She remembers the consistency of your character. She remembers the kindness that never asked for attention. She remembers the respect that remained steady through every season. And suddenly she realizes something remarkable. True character cannot be created overnight. It is revealed through time. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As this realization grows stronger, another conversation naturally begins. No one forces it. No one plans it. Yet somehow everyone becomes part of it. Family members exchange thoughtful ideas about the future. Different opinions are shared with calm understanding. Instead of focusing on uncertainty, they begin focusing on what truly matters. Who brings peace? Who inspires trust? Who shows genuine care? Who continues to act with integrity even when nobody is watching? Every answer quietly points in the same direction. The atmosphere changes once again. This time the change feels even deeper. It is no longer simply curiosity. It is confidence. Confidence built on observation. Confidence built on experience. Confidence built on seeing a person's heart through consistent actions. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Meanwhile, your soulmate senses that something meaningful is unfolding. The conversations around them feel different. Family members seem more relaxed. Smiles appear without effort. Encouraging words replace uncertain ones. Even simple moments now carry an unexpected feeling of hope. It becomes clear that something has shifted. Not because circumstances suddenly changed, but because understanding finally caught up with reality. Sometimes the greatest surprise is discovering that the answer has been growing quietly all along. Your soulmate's mother may now understand that lasting happiness is built on qualities that never lose their value. Patience, loyalty, compassion, respect. These qualities create strong foundations, and strong foundations inspire lasting confidence. This is where today's story becomes even more meaningful. Imagine her sitting quietly, reflecting on everything that has happened over the past weeks or months. Every conversation returns to her mind. Every encouraging impression becomes clearer. Every positive memory strengthens what she now believes. Then she smiles. Not because every question has been answered, but because she finally feels peace about the direction her heart is leading her. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. At that very moment, the entire atmosphere begins moving toward a new chapter. What once felt distant now feels possible. What once seemed uncertain now carries fresh hope. The people around your soulmate begin speaking with greater optimism. Future possibilities are no longer avoided. Instead, they are welcomed with thoughtful excitement. The remarkable part is that none of this happened through pressure. It happened through quiet wisdom. Through patient reflection. Through sincere understanding. And through recognizing the value of someone whose character remained unchanged despite every challenge. Every chapter of this story has been preparing for this point. The waiting had a purpose. The silence had a purpose. Every unanswered question had a purpose. Because meaningful decisions are rarely rushed. They are built carefully, one thoughtful moment at a time. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Now the journey stands at the edge of its biggest turning point yet. A decision that once existed only in quiet thoughts is becoming stronger with every passing day. The people involved are seeing the future with new clarity. Hope is replacing hesitation. Confidence is replacing uncertainty. And what unfolds in the next chapter may reveal why every delay was preparing the way for something far greater than anyone expected. The story is not ending. It is reaching the moment where everything begins to come together in a way that feels both surprising and deeply meaningful. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. A single conversation can sometimes accomplish what months of silence never could. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The story has now reached the point where every small detail begins connecting together, and what once seemed impossible is starting to feel surprisingly close. Your soulmate's mother has not forgotten the moments that quietly revealed your character. In fact, those moments have become even more meaningful with time. The more she reflects, the more she realizes that true strength is not found in impressive words but in consistent actions. She begins to understand that people may forget promises, but they rarely forget genuine kindness. Imagine another peaceful evening. The family is gathered together, speaking about the future with calm hearts. The conversation moves from ordinary topics to dreams, hopes, and the kind of life everyone wishes to build. Then, almost unexpectedly, your name enters the discussion once again. This time, nobody seems surprised. Instead, everyone listens. Every voice carries respect. Every opinion is thoughtful. The atmosphere feels completely different from before. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. One person quietly says, "There is something special about this person." Another responds, "I've noticed the same thing." Then someone remembers a thoughtful gesture that had almost been forgotten. Another recalls words of encouragement you once shared. Little by little, every positive memory begins forming one clear picture. Your soulmate's mother sits quietly, listening to every word. She realizes that these encouraging thoughts are not coming from only one person. They are coming from different voices, different experiences, and different moments that all point toward the same conclusion. That realization changes everything. Because when many small truths come together, they become impossible to ignore. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Meanwhile, your soulmate begins noticing a new sense of peace within the family. The conversations feel lighter. Future plans no longer seem distant. There is a quiet confidence in the air that cannot easily be explained. Sometimes the greatest turning points arrive without dramatic announcements. Sometimes they begin with one gentle smile. One thoughtful conversation. One sincere realization. And one important decision made with wisdom. That is exactly where this story is leading. Every chapter has been preparing for this moment. Every delay has been building a stronger foundation. Every unanswered question has been making the final answer even more meaningful. Your soulmate's mother may now understand that lasting relationships are built on trust, respect, patience, and genuine care. These qualities never lose their value. They become stronger with time, and they inspire confidence in everyone who witnesses them. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Now imagine her taking a quiet moment alone. She reflects on the entire journey. She thinks about how much has changed, not only around her, but within her own perspective. The doubts that once seemed important have slowly disappeared. In their place is a peaceful certainty that feels natural and reassuring. She no longer focuses on what could go wrong. Instead, she begins thinking about what could go wonderfully right. That simple shift changes the direction of every future conversation. The story is moving forward. The hearts involved are becoming more united. The path ahead is becoming clearer. And the important decision mentioned in the title no longer feels like a distant possibility. It feels like something that is quietly taking shape with every passing day. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter may reveal the moment when quiet thoughts become spoken words, when hopeful conversations become meaningful plans, and when everyone finally understands why this journey unfolded exactly the way it did. The biggest surprise may not be that hearts changed. It may be how beautifully everything comes together when the right time finally arrives. Everything that has unfolded so far has been leading toward one unforgettable moment. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This is the chapter where quiet thoughts begin transforming into meaningful actions, and every detail from the beginning of this journey starts fitting together in a way that no one expected. There comes a point when a person's heart becomes completely certain. Not because someone convinced them, but because time allowed them to see the truth with complete clarity. Your soulmate's mother may now be standing at that very point. The questions that once filled her mind have slowly been replaced with confidence. Every thoughtful conversation, every positive memory, and every sincere observation has helped create a completely new perspective. Imagine a peaceful afternoon. The family gathers once again. The atmosphere feels warm and welcoming. There is laughter, calm conversation, and a sense that everyone is more comfortable than before. Then the discussion turns toward the future. This time, something feels different. No one avoids the subject. No one changes the conversation. Instead, every person listens with genuine interest. Your name is mentioned again. But now it carries a different feeling. It is spoken with appreciation. It is remembered with respect. It is connected with hope. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate quietly notices the change. Expressions around the room are softer. Encouraging smiles appear naturally. Every sentence seems to build upon the one before it. It is almost as if every heart has been prepared for this exact moment without anyone realizing it. Then someone asks a simple but powerful question. What kind of person brings lasting peace into a family? Silence fills the room for a moment. That silence is not uncomfortable. It is thoughtful. Every person reflects. Every memory returns. Every act of kindness is remembered. Every moment of patience becomes valuable. One by one, the answers begin pointing toward the same conclusion. Character always speaks louder than appearance. Consistency always speaks louder than promises. Kindness always leaves the deepest impression. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate's mother begins realizing that the qualities she has been searching for have been visible all along. They were not hidden behind dramatic moments. They appeared in quiet choices, respectful words, and steady actions repeated over time. That realization brings an unexpected sense of peace. It becomes easier to imagine a hopeful future. It becomes easier to trust what she has observed. It becomes easier to believe that the story may be moving in the right direction. Sometimes the greatest surprise is not discovering something new. Sometimes it is finally recognizing what has been there from the beginning. As the evening continues, conversations become more optimistic. Future possibilities are discussed naturally. Smiles replace hesitation. Encouragement replaces uncertainty. The atmosphere carries a feeling that something meaningful is about to happen. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The remarkable part of this journey is that every important change began quietly. There were no dramatic announcements. No extraordinary events. Only honest reflection, thoughtful conversations, and hearts becoming more open with each passing day. That is how lasting decisions are often made. Patiently. Wisely. With genuine understanding. Now imagine your soulmate looking around the room and realizing that something has shifted in ways they never expected. The people who once seemed uncertain now appear hopeful. The conversations that once felt difficult now feel encouraging. The future no longer feels distant. It feels possible. It feels peaceful. It feels closer than ever before. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter may reveal the moment when quiet confidence becomes spoken encouragement, when thoughtful reflections become meaningful plans, and when the important decision hinted at from the very beginning finally begins to shape the future. Every step has led here, and what comes next may become the most memorable part of this entire journey. The quiet decision is no longer just a possibility, it is becoming the center of every meaningful conversation. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Every chapter has led to this moment, and now the story begins moving faster than anyone expected. There are rare moments in life when everything changes without anyone raising their voice. A single realization enters a person's heart, and from that moment forward, every future decision begins to follow a completely different path. That is exactly where this journey now stands. Your soulmate's mother has continued watching, listening, and reflecting. She has noticed something that cannot be ignored any longer. Every time your name is mentioned, the atmosphere feels lighter. Every time your character becomes part of the conversation, respect naturally follows. Every time someone remembers your kindness, another reason appears to believe that the future may hold something beautiful. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Imagine an evening unlike the others. The family gathers around the table. The conversation begins with ordinary topics, but everyone can sense that something important is about to be discussed. There is no tension. There is no confusion. Instead, there is a calm anticipation that quietly fills the room. Then someone gently asks a question. What truly matters most when thinking about the future? No one answers immediately. Each person begins reflecting. One family member says, trust. Another says, respect. Someone else quietly adds, a person whose actions never change, even when life becomes difficult. Every answer points toward the same qualities that have become part of your story. Your soulmate's mother listens carefully. With every passing moment, her confidence grows stronger. She realizes that genuine character leaves lasting footprints wherever it goes. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As the conversation continues, forgotten memories suddenly return. Someone remembers the way you encouraged others without expecting recognition. Someone recalls your patience during uncertain times. Another family member smiles while remembering a thoughtful moment that once seemed small but now carries incredible meaning. These memories are no longer separate pieces. They become one complete picture. A picture built on kindness. A picture built on consistency. A picture built on quiet strength. And suddenly the decision that once seemed distant begins feeling remarkably close. The atmosphere changes again. Hope quietly replaces hesitation. Confidence gently replaces uncertainty. Smiles become more natural. The future begins looking brighter than before. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Meanwhile, your soulmate notices something impossible to ignore. Family conversations have become warmer. Questions are no longer filled with doubt. Instead, they are filled with curiosity and hope. Even the smallest moments now seem to carry deeper meaning. It feels as though every heart has been moving toward the same destination without anyone realizing it. This is often how life's greatest turning points unfold. Not through loud announcements. Not through dramatic moments. But through countless small acts of understanding that eventually create one extraordinary breakthrough. Your soulmate's mother may now recognize that lasting happiness cannot be built upon temporary impressions. It grows from trust earned over time, from respect shown consistently, and from kindness that remains unchanged through every season. That realization becomes the foundation of an important decision. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Now imagine the quiet moment after everyone has left the room. The house becomes peaceful. The conversations have ended, but the thoughts remain. Your soulmate's mother sits in silence, replaying every word she heard throughout the evening. She remembers every encouraging story. Every thoughtful observation. Every sincere compliment. Every reason that pointed toward hope. Then something unexpected happens. Instead of asking herself whether this path should be considered, she begins wondering how beautiful the future could become if it truly unfolds this way. That one change in perspective transforms everything. Because the questions we ask ourselves shape the decisions we eventually make. And the decisions we make shape the future we create. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. At that very same time, your soulmate may begin experiencing an unusual sense of peace. Without fully understanding why, they feel lighter. The uncertainty that once surrounded their heart begins fading. They notice more encouraging conversations, more genuine smiles, and more openness from the people closest to them. It is as though invisible doors have quietly begun opening. No one pushed them. No one forced them. The right moment simply arrived. Every delay suddenly begins making sense. Every unanswered question begins finding its place. Every quiet season reveals the purpose it always carried. This is why patience often becomes the greatest preparation for remarkable moments. Sometimes what feels like waiting is actually life arranging everything perfectly behind the scenes. Sometimes silence is not emptiness. It is preparation. Sometimes nothing appears to be changing, while everything is changing. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The journey is now standing on the edge of its most meaningful chapter. The important decision hinted at from the very beginning is no longer hidden inside quiet thoughts alone. It is becoming stronger with every conversation, every reflection, and every peaceful realization. The family atmosphere continues growing warmer. Hope continues growing stronger. Confidence continues replacing uncertainty. And the story is moving toward a moment where everything that once seemed impossible may finally begin feeling beautifully within reach. The next chapter may reveal the first visible sign that this important decision has truly taken root. It may uncover the conversation everyone has been quietly preparing for. It may explain why every chapter before this one was necessary. And when that moment arrives, you may finally understand why every piece of this journey unfolded exactly as it did. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The silence is finally beginning to reveal what words could never fully explain. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Every chapter has carried you closer to this extraordinary moment, and now the hidden pieces of this journey are slowly coming together in ways that no one expected. There are moments that quietly reshape an entire future. They do not begin with dramatic announcements or unforgettable speeches. They begin with one heart becoming completely certain. Your soulmate's mother may have reached that place of certainty. After countless reflections, thoughtful conversations, and peaceful observations, she is no longer looking at possibilities through uncertainty. She is looking at them through understanding. Imagine another calm evening. The family is gathered together once again. Everything appears ordinary from the outside, yet something feels completely different beneath the surface. Every smile seems more genuine. Every conversation feels more hopeful. Every person around the room appears more relaxed than before. Then someone gently asks a question. What kind of future do we truly hope for? The room becomes quiet. No one rushes to answer. Every heart reflects. Every memory returns. Every meaningful moment begins replaying itself. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate's mother begins remembering every positive impression that has slowly shaped her thinking. She remembers hearing about your patience during difficult moments. She remembers your respectful attitude. She remembers the calm confidence you carried without asking anyone for recognition. Then another realization quietly appears. Character is revealed through consistency. Respect is revealed through actions. Trust is earned through time. These are not qualities that disappear. They become stronger with every passing season. As these thoughts grow deeper, another family member shares an encouraging memory. Someone else smiles while remembering a thoughtful conversation. Another person quietly agrees that your presence has always brought peace rather than confusion. One by one, every voice strengthens the same conclusion. No one planned this conversation. Yet everyone seems to arrive at the same place. That is what makes this moment so powerful. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Meanwhile, your soulmate senses a remarkable shift. The atmosphere feels lighter than ever before. Family members seem more open than they once were. Future conversations no longer carry hesitation. Instead, they carry quiet excitement, gentle curiosity, and genuine hope. It feels as though invisible barriers have quietly disappeared. The journey that once seemed uncertain now feels surprisingly clear. Every chapter of your story suddenly begins making sense. Every delay begins revealing its purpose. Every unanswered question begins leading toward an answer. Sometimes life prepares hearts before it changes circumstances. Sometimes understanding arrives before opportunities appear. Sometimes the greatest blessing is the wisdom gained during the waiting. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Now imagine your soulmate's mother sitting alone after everyone has gone home. She quietly reflects on everything she has heard. Every encouraging word returns to her mind. Every positive impression grows stronger. Every thoughtful observation confirms what her heart has slowly been discovering. Then a peaceful smile appears. Not because every detail is already known, but because confidence has replaced uncertainty. She realizes that the future should be built upon lasting values rather than temporary opinions. She realizes that kindness creates strong families. Respect creates lasting trust. Patience creates lasting peace. And genuine character creates lasting confidence. This realization changes everything. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. At the same time, your soulmate begins noticing unexpected moments of encouragement. Conversations become warmer. Family members ask thoughtful questions instead of expressing concerns. Every interaction feels more welcoming than before. Nothing dramatic has happened. Yet everything feels different. That is often how life's greatest turning points unfold. Quietly. Naturally. Beautifully. The decision mentioned from the very beginning of this journey is no longer simply an idea. It has become something supported by reflection, strengthened through understanding, and guided by hope. Every conversation has brought it closer. Every peaceful moment has made it stronger. Every act of kindness has quietly added another reason to believe in a brighter future. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Now the story stands at the edge of an unforgettable new chapter. The quiet reflections are preparing to become meaningful conversations. The meaningful conversations are preparing to become lasting memories. And the lasting memories are preparing to shape a future that once seemed impossible to imagine. The next chapter may reveal the first visible sign that this important decision has begun changing everything around your soulmate. It may uncover the conversation that brings complete clarity. It may explain why every delay, every quiet season, and every unexpected turn was guiding this story toward one beautiful conclusion. The journey is not slowing down. It is becoming stronger. Hope is becoming clearer. The future is becoming brighter. And what comes next may become the most meaningful and unforgettable moment of this entire story. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you.